Good morning. It's 8:52 a.m. September um, 1st, 2020. And uh, we did okay. I got to keep the client stuff out of this okay, for a second. We did this is a, this just came in from a client, what we had done. And you can see right there, last 9 days. We're actually about 24, 27.4 this morning, but that doesn't count. As of the end of business, that's what we've done. So about 1% a day, not bad. On a decent sized money. It's a little stressful, sure. Are we doing okay? I think so. Uh, Here we go. Challenge is to stay good. That's it. Yeah, keep doing good. So anyhow, today data that we're going to go over, econ data. Not a whole lot, but we have ISM and PMI after 8:30. We don't have anything before Redbook is coming. Redbook is coming up in 1 minute. There's nothing on my news story. By the way, I love TradeNews.com. I gotta have them come and give you guys a little spiel. One of the webinars, not here, not this early, after our webinars. The two numbers we want to look at is for today. Excuse me. 50.60 to 50.6 to 52.6. So, it's on the downside of this. Okay, they're expecting PMI to pull back. I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry. That's a max of the range. I see consensus max of the range. Sandy Coffee, gotcha. And prior was 50.90. Okay, that's PMI. Uh, and then let's look at ISM quickly. This is probably more key data. 54.2 and 54.5 up to 55. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's ISM manufacturing coming up, and then construction spending, social. Not crazy about that, but we'll see what it gives us. Was 0.7. They're expecting +1. Ranges from 0 to 3. Okay. Again, key data I would watch for ADP tomorrow. I kind of preview of Friday. If you're a bond trader, that's crucial. If you're a stock trader, that's or index trader, I mean big names, big caps, also crucial. I've got factory orders. They're both green and rated. They're not red. Rather more important. Going to Thursday, we have got all-consuming jobless claims. Initial jobless claims. That's crucial. We need to watch that. We could be hitting around 1 million again. I don't know about goods and services trade. I forgot what that is. Productivity costs, forget it. ISM services, yeah, it's a B rated. Let's see what this is quickly. Let me kill this thing. Sorry, the audio on the background, but we have let's keep move. What's that ledger? Now, 1 second, please. Bear with me. Let me. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right. Yeah, there was something flashing in the corner of my eye from another screen. I had to turn it off. All right. Again, Big Daddy coming in at 8:30 on Friday. Non-farm payroll, my favorite time of the month, and you can have a lot of fun, especially if you insert the missile key at the precisely correct time. Yeah, do not forget that. They're talking about consider $1,400,000. Okay, okay, we'll see. Up to 2 mil, all right, and maybe the unemployment will drop from 10.2 of the horrible unemployment we've had in decades. All right, but it's nobody's fault. Yeah, sure. And if you have a bridge for sale, talk to me. All right, let's go on to PMT quickly. We added a couple of charts there where we want to look at. 1 second, please. Okay, let's go to timer. We pulled back a bit on the S&Ps, not Nasdaq. Nasdaq still move forward, but as you see, the advanced decline data are pulling back. There is no breadth thrust. We're getting to a very, very weak period here because there's no consensus on the buying all the names. They're just buying a few. We have a curved, downward pushing for now, not negative yet. CI, you can see it there on both markets. And we did not edge up much. We were 2.36. Why the scales like that? Because of this date. This date was huge. So, which was what day was this? Oh yeah, June 11th. Okay, so yeah, that was a huge reading. Like almost 50 to 1. So that switched it back. Going forward, let's look at our trenders. Outside bar reversal, not good. Also down on the Russell. And we're easing off on the trender itself. Yeah. Well, we have a very flat 200 day. That's why you get almost the same shape there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Moving forward, let's go to SP1 Momo. Hooked down finally. We're at zero, very neutral on the SP1. Buy and buy. Okay. These are not peaking, and there's nothing on it. 52 weeks low are not even registering, but because we're out of high. But the 52 weeks highs also don't have a lot of company here yet. If it did, actually, it would not be a good sign. There would be a peak coming, so maybe this is a blessing. We'll see. On the long side, let's go to SQ. SQ continues and actually head back up slightly on down market. For us, I remember this is SPX tail risk. So for SPX to be down 7 handles, we edged up a tad there, not much. It's at 2 sigma. Talk to me at 3 sigma. That's what, about 150 now. Stands at 150. If it goes above this, that's going to be a weird signal. We haven't seen that at all. That's what we'll look for. Will it peak over this area, which is, 148.27? Okay. Remember, the all-time high is 159.03. This number. So, but we're close to design range. These max design range. What's the interpretation of this? I think we're going to have volatility we haven't seen in a long, long time. I think that's consensus on that. A number of people. Maybe it won't show up because everybody's agreed on that. But everybody's kind of braced up for the election time. The news out of Washington is absolutely disaster by any measure of education and civil order and so forth. We've never seen anything like this. So we shall see. Rock and roll time. For us, we don't care. We just want to make sure it moves, and we go with the move. That tell us, you bet you, this is money. Yeah, you better shape up. Okay, moving forward here, let's go to this. Let's blow this up. As you know, this is one of the charts I've been looking at since the last financial disaster we had in 2008. And it's $sign SPX Alpha 200 Romeo. This is a number of stocks out of 500 names possible of 500 names of S&P. They're above their respective 500-day moving average as computed at nighttime. TradeStation offered something like this you can compute during the day. It's meaningless. You really need settlement data. We're pulling up, pulled back. We're pulling up along the 20-day moving average. It pulled back yesterday, just in line with what the S&P has done. Where it stands at 62. I would have thought this would be 75 to 80 right now. Okay, given where we are in the market, given all this turmoil back and forth, and yet, to me, this is a warning sign. And it's not It's third-party non-correlated data. So it's from a third party and non-correlated. So maybe slightly correlated, I guess. I don't know. But to me, this is also a red flag saying something is awfully wrong here. So we shall see. We shall find out. The future belongs to the brave. Remember that. Now, what are we going to do after this, Jack? We're going to go to first of all, overnight what we did. I traded last night a little bit, obviously, and up to about I think about 12:30. Now, at 4 o'clock or 4:30, the admiral, in his greatest wisdom, this is Admiral Chico, woke me up and said, "Daddy, this your place is a little bit noisy." I'd left one of the alerts on that you saw this morning, but I had on both machines running as with different targets. But once you ran through it, and this was a bullish move most of the evening. And I didn't touch anything until like 7 o'clock. I was not sitting there at 6 o'clock traded. No, and when the market opens, I was at 7. There were like 4 or 5 guys here, or gals. EDV was here, Manish was here, Nimish was here, Jake was here, maybe another gentleman. So I give some commentary, not typing, no typing, just audio. And then before it got really dicey a little bit, this I was not participating, but this was beautiful. This was absolutely beautiful. That was running 4 accounts, and did I rig it? You bet I did, of course, to the best I could, given the firepower I had. Do I have enough firepower? Never. This market is so big. Never. But I had it set up in like an execution algo, but manually, where every few ticks there would be an order for it to fill. But I would buy wholesale, large sum. I would peel off one contract at a time. Boom. Very risky, absolutely. But you add those up at the key points when it was absolutely exhausted, you would go in. Unfortunately, there weren't too many, but we did. And then by about this time, I was just tired. I just said, I'm done. I know I have to sit in a couple more hours, and I'm totally ruined today. So not doing that. All right, let's go to ES fractals. Fractals are, again, vacillating around MBS. Same issue we had yesterday on the ES, remember that. Watch the trend. The trend. Central lines are rising, slowly but surely. Those are areas we want to see a test. For example, right here. This was a test right here. Okay. This was a very good. This peak on the CI gave us a very good view of what's happening. We're slowing down the speed, so an acceleration is already negative. That's why we go higher, but without almost no moment. So it's stuck up here. Now it's selling off it down. We get punched through MBS. So bias changes. Remember, when we punch through MBS, your bias changes. So not that you should change your trade, but be ready to crystallize what you got into an unrealized gain. And otherwise it's going to be evaporating from you because it's unrealized, exactly that. So now I should listen to that myself sometimes. NQ. We're near MBS here. A bounce there, right? Pretty much added, yeah, right here too. Good. And very structured. You can see nuances. You get across of the Kethledge modified vision bands, and we basically stall. So this run up was very strong. We stalled and come back. We continued here a little slightly higher. You can see what happened with the CI diffs. If you analyze, you can see here where we are. There, that was a peak there on the second peak. Not much of an energy. It goes to here. By this time, CI diffs are negative, and you're actually getting a kiss. Okay, so pay attention to nuances. A kiss is a failed cross. I've had a note from a gentleman who won't be able to be with us because of a number of health issues. But he thought that we had classroom setting to teach. No, 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 no. That's exactly what you don't want to have. Classroom setting is that it's a pre-canned charts, pre-canned scripted, pre-canned Ken, pre-canned Fairy, pre-canned Christiane, whoever who's doing some comedy, or Peter Cook. No, no, no. You want to be live. Why? Why? Because that's real life. It's transparency. Is that we don't even know what the next tick is. That's the true trading. That's what this whole thing is about. Paradigm shift, not just by what you trade, but how you trade it. Okay. And involved in that is that how we train you, how we teach you. Okay. So that you would see a hesitancy in my voice. Yeah, because I don't know what the next trick is going to be. I can see what the chart has done so far. I can see what I'm looking for, what I'm hoping for. But just like you, as I'm sitting there with the live dollars in front of me, I'm asking myself, okay, what is the prudent thing to do? Remember, I'm trading a little bit of my own money. I'm trading a little bit of Tico's money. I'm trading a lot of third-party clients' money. So you have to ask yourself the prudent man rule. What would you do here that makes sense? Like last night, I was ahead, except I think one account. The late night trading was above the 4 p.m. close, except one account. It gave back attack, positive for every account. But I'm getting tired, and the chart is beginning to go through this process. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's go to XL Plus. I think Nancy asked for that. Not a problem. There we go. Here's the XL Plus. There you go. Okay. So I'm drawing things, and I see a weak signal, so I draw it a little bit thinner. I'm watching this. These I've not watched because it's after last night. And as you go through this, you ask yourself, am I alert enough? Am I doing the right thing? How about tomorrow? Tomorrow's first of the month, all that. So that's one of the factors. If things are not, if you're getting a little bit messy, a little bit not clear in your head, you know what? Don't trade. Take a time off. These markets will always be there. This is XL Plus. I have not introduced it to you guys other than, I mean, this is it's behind the scene numbers. The front is the same. It's what's calculating and what's showing as the bars. And also you realize it's a little bit more compact. You see a little bit more data here, but that's about it. Yeah, the cutoff on the block sizes are a little bit bigger than XL, but it's not really XXL. It's just slightly better. It started as a solution space that was between a large and XL. It was between these two. It ended up by the time I was done with the data, and could be whatever happened last week in terms of trading. Remember, these are transparent trades. They're anonymous. The exchange protects the ownership of the trade, the name of the account that is. But the size is there. It ended up being this side. It went to XL Plus. It started as if we were going here, a combo, a hybrid of these two, but it didn't turn out. There was actually trades out there. So how long will it continue? I don't know. I'm not a mind reader, and I'm not certainly not Nostradamus, as Ray Thompson would like to think. So all other things being equal, I think we're gonna have an interesting month in front of us. Are we ready for it? All I know is that I'm gearing up on my exercises. I got the rowing machine almost finished, and Tico and I get out there every day because you need to have a clear mind and clear body before you attack this game. Staying in your routine is crucial. Okay, eat well, sleep well, and get your exercise and vitamins. Any questions for me? Okay, this concludes our video recording.